Okay, well, look, if people out there are able to understand what's going on with this government and housing, then they're going better than me, because in the last couple of days, Clare O'Neil, the housing minister, has shown that she's really not fit to be the housing minister because she doesn't know anything about housing. Now, we saw yesterday in the House her stumbling over this question around granny flats. Now, if you look at one page of the legislation, it says that tiny homes are not okay to be new dwellings. But then if you look at another part of the bill, it appears that maybe granny flats are actually part of the system. But you really wouldn't know, because the minister, in this case the treasurer, has granted himself godlike powers here to set what exactly is going to be the definition of a new dwelling. And so the fact that the housing minister didn't know the answer to this question really shows that she is battling in this role, and she would have just said, look, I don't know the answer, I'll find out and get back to you, rather than trying to fudge it. So there is that issue. Then there is the issue of Senate estimates over the next couple of days, where we'll be looking to try and get to the bottom of a very basic question, which is, why does the government now have as a deliberate design feature a plan for fewer houses? Because when you're running a large migration program and you've got a 5% deposit scheme, which is pumping demand, you want to be building more houses, not fewer. So this nation needs more houses, not fewer. It seems incredibly strange to me that the government thinks that we need fewer. And then we get to the issue of house prices. And again, I'd say Clare O'Neil should have said the truth that everyone knows, that house prices for young people in this country are too high. They've been too high for too long, and she should have said, look, house prices are too high. The fact that she doesn't know whether they're higher or lower shows again that I think she is struggling in this role. It is very clear that the 5% deposit scheme has pumped prime demand at the bottom end. If you look at the Catality data, you can see in the last month, yes, there was a reduction in house prices in certain quarters, but if you look at the entry-level prices for houses in most markets, they still went up. And that is because of, in part, the 5% deposit scheme. So I think Australians are looking for authentic leadership. They're over the bullshit. What they want to hear from their politicians are honest answers. And the honest truth is that house prices in this country are too high for young people, and they should go down.